Welcome with thunderous applause, Miss Rebecca Weeder.
All right, how are we doing? Wasn't he great? I'm nervous as you know what. I'm more nervous than a hooker in a church. Okay, my name is Rebecca, and I'm going to talk about my real-life experiences about work, past marriages, and multiple personalities. Oh, yeah. Hey, James. How are you? I'm a cook and server at Waffle House down here on Kings Highway, so a lot of you know who I am. And for those of you who don't, you will when this night's over. The things and people I have put up with are unreal. I've been with Waffle House for off and on for over 6 years. When I first started, I was a cook, and there was this girl that was only 5 feet tall. Me and her got into an argument, and I do not know what we got into an argument about. But she looked up at me one day, and she says, "You're crazy." I looked down, I said, "Yes, I am. It's been proven. I get a check for it, and if I kill you right now, then I won't spend 1 day in prison or jail. So go ahead, make my day." She turned around, and I thought she was the female version of Forrest Gump because she felt like running. All righty. Speaking of crazy, my second husband said I was so crazy I had so many personalities, and I was so bad that even the multiple personalities couldn't get along. And I'm like, okay. Well, one day, one of my personalities came out and hit him upside the head while we was going down the road. And so, whenever he got ready, he was driving a manual car. He had to take it out of gear. He had to try to get it out of gear, get out of a seatbelt, and stop the car, get off at the side of the road. I never seen a man multitask so much at one time before in my life. He could have been in the Guinness Book of World Records. And I'm like, "I'm done fighting now." He said, "I don't think so." And I'm like, "Well, why not?" He says, "Okay, whatever." A few years later, he said, "I think you're getting better. I think some of your personalities left." I said, "Where did they go?" He said, "They did a Thelma and Louise road trip and drove off the end of a cliff." I said, "Would you consider that murder-suicide?" He said, "I don't know what you call it, but I'm glad they're gone." Seriously, this is a true story. You can't make this stuff up. Now, like I said, I'm a server at Waffle House, and some of the customers come in, I swear they cannot hear. I go up to them, and I'm like, "How was your day today?" "Coffee." I'm like, "Okay, would you like any cream or sweet low or Splenda?" He says, "I'll take it all plus sugar." I'm like, "Oh God, here we go." So I go get his coffee, bring it back, and I'm like, "Would you like, what you like to have?" He says, "Yeah." He pointed to it. I'm like, "Okay, how would you like your eggs?" "Over." "Over what? Over light, over medium, over well, over your head, over the counter?" I mean, you're 60-some years old. You've eaten eggs all your life. You don't know how you want them. I got a 20-minute table turnover. I'm trying to make money, and you can't make up your mind. Listen, you need to figure it out. So then we go through the whole menu thing, and we get to the waffle part. And I like, "Well, would you like anything in your waffle?" "Chocolate chip, peanut butter, or pecan?" He says, "I think I'll take some pecans." "We don't have pecans." "What do you mean you don't have pecans?" I'm like, "If we do, the health department come in, they will shut us down." He's looking at me funny. He said, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Listen, you're 60-some years old. I know you used one. It's up under your grandma's bed, okay?" No, that ain't going to work. Now we know who the older people that actually listen because you're laughing. All right, well, I see that my time is about up. I want to thank you for not walking out on me, much less running out. Hopefully, I can be able to see you all back here in September, and good luck to the other ones that are coming out later. Thank you.